Here's the latest weather briefing for our very active weather pattern. I'm Rick Shanklin with the National Weather Service in Paducah. And here is a summary of what we expect for the next several days. For today and tonight, the extreme cold will continue. High temperatures today only in the single digits across much of the area to the teens across parts of southeast Missouri. For tonight, lows will be in the sub-zero range across southwest Indiana and adjacent portions of southeast Illinois and western Kentucky to the teens across southeast Missouri, especially the Poplar Bluff area westward. Also for tonight and Friday, snow moves into parts of the region, starting in southeast Missouri and southern Illinois, far western Kentucky, and then overspreading the rest of the region on Friday. The snow will mix with sleet Friday, and accumulations of a ½ inch to 1½ inch still seems likely across our area. For Friday night, our weather situation gets more complicated with freezing rain developing across the area. Some sleet or snow is possible still, especially in the evening, and some ice accumulation is possible with the freezing rain. It may change over to rain in some parts of the area, though, after midnight, especially southeast Missouri. On Saturday, any remaining freezing rain should be gone, changed over to all rain. A few thunderstorms remains possible on Saturday, especially across the southern parts of our region, and heavy rain and flooding is likely. That's one of our main concerns, along with the ice over the next couple of days. High Saturday still look to be in the 40s. Saturday night, the rain will mix with and change back over to snow. Some minor accumulation is possible Saturday night and Sunday. Taking a more detailed look for today, high temperatures again, the upper single digits across much of the northeast half of our region to the teens elsewhere. For tonight, lows, again, sub-zero readings, southwest Indiana and adjacent areas to the teens across southeast Missouri, at least the lower half of the teens. The chances of at least 1 inch of snow with the system moving in for tonight and Friday through Friday night remains pretty high across the southern parts of our region. As you can see, 60 to 70% plus likelihood of 1 inch or greater of snow across the southern parts of our region, and that's about all the snow that we expect with this system before it changes over to freezing rain and then rain. In fact, here is our official snowfall forecast for the region. And that, of course, is subject to change and adjustment as we continue to analyze the latest weather data, including our latest model data. And here's the chances of at least 1/10 of an inch of ice through Saturday morning. And of course, 1/10 of an inch of ice can cause lots of problems travel-wise. Generally, it's not enough to cause any problems as far as power outages and that kind of thing. But we'll have to watch this very closely to see how quickly the cold air, sub-freezing air moves out here at the surface. But as you can see, chances of at least 1/10 of an inch of ice are fairly high across the region, including, see, the 80% plus area across western Kentucky into southern Illinois. Temperature forecast for Saturday morning at 6 a.m. and the reason I have this up here is because this is the time frame when we expect all of the region to be above freezing. You can see a 32-degree reading just north of Petersburg, Princeton, Indiana there, but basically all of our region at or above freezing at that time is our current thinking, and therefore any freezing rain concerns at that point should be diminishing, if not even gone. Our next big concern is for Saturday. As you can see here, we're forecasting, and this is actually our Weather Prediction Center graphic showing nearly 3-inch amount across the southern part of our region, tailing off to an inch or so across our far north. But still substantial rainfall, and that is complicated because of all the snowpack we have. That could be further complicated with any ice that develops on top of the snowpack, which could make the runoff occur even quicker and therefore increase the chance of flooding and even some flash flooding. And also there's the concern of the snowpack and that possibly damming up or causing water not to be able to drain into the normal drainage areas. So in summary, once again, today, tonight, the extreme cold continues. The snow moves in parts of the area tonight and Friday. There may actually be a break in the precipitation for a while during the day Friday. Friday night, freezing rain becomes a big concern. The transition from the sleet and snow to freezing rain, and then eventually to all rain during the day Saturday, with some flooding quite possible. With heavy rain and even a few thunderstorms, mainly across the southern part of the area. High temperatures, though, should be generally at or above 40. Saturday night, a transition back to snow with some accumulation possible Saturday night and Sunday, with the chance of snow continuing then. Stay tuned to our website and other sources of information for the very latest on this developing situation. Thank you for tuning in.